Do you want financial freedom? Are you thinking about starting your own business? I know I do, and I think entrepreneurship is the vehicle to take you there. But it isn't for everyone. Well, I made this show just for you. I'm Aldian Otto, and I own 6 businesses here in Miami, Fort Lauderdale. On the show, we spotlight successful entrepreneurs and corporate folks like you and I who conquered their fears and took the plunge into entrepreneurship. Listen, I still remember those feelings. You'll hear our guests break down what it's really like to become a success as an entrepreneur, or even successful in corporate America, giving you the real insight and not just the usual fluff you hear on social media. Listen, we all have different goals, but we have to start somewhere. So let's get the information so you can make the best decision for you. This is more than just another podcast. I think one thing that I get confused about a lot, and a lot of the other people or people who are listening to this podcast, is we hear the term NFTs a lot, and we hear crypto a lot, and then, they talk about Bitcoin and other bigger name coins, and then they have the smaller ones, the Safe Moons of the world, the Dogecoin, all of those. Explain the difference. Tell us what an NFT is, and then you just explained to us what crypto is. Tell us a little bit about NFTs and
Yeah, so crypto is being the actual digital currency. NFTs is not an actual digital currency. It's just more of a non-fungible token in a sense. So NFTs can be, let's say, a digital artwork or a digital clip of something. A lot of NBA, NFL, National Hockey League, they're signing on with these NFT companies to provide them with trademarks to be able to give your client a clip, a sports clip.
Wow.
Or to provide a piece of artwork as a digital currency.
So a
digital token, yes.
So in layman's term, you're telling me that literally I could purchase a clip of, for example, we're talking about basketball. Basketball is my favorite sport, right? And we're talking about a clip of Steph Curry with the step back and the shot, right?
Yeah.
So you're telling me that I could literally purchase that clip, and that clip is mine, and I can do with it whatever I want, and no one else will have that clip.
It's kind of like opening up a pack of baseball cards.
Okay.
You'll get a package of clips, and some of those clips may be higher ranked or worth more. The thing is that though it's not really a set market on the price.
Okay.
It's more speculative. It's more like peer-to-peers or people creating a market for it as well.
Okay.
So where a clip of Michael Jordan scoring a game-winning shot to you may be more valuable to somebody, or less valuable to somebody else as well. So it's created kind of like market to market as far as pricing.
Okay.
But yeah, they're doing clips of artwork, clips of like you said, sports clips as well. And a lot of these Major League Baseball teams and NFL are all getting involved in this as well.
It's funny because I was having a conversation with my daughter. She's 15 now, and she's more like the artistic type, right? And she's always making these original drawings, and they're usually faces, right? And I was looking at, Jay-Z bought this like little pixelated picture for like $100,000.
Sure.
And I was like, damn, baby, listen, do you want to just work with dad and let me just put this up as an NFT and do it? And she was like, no, she's not interested. She's 15. So I was like, well, why don't you do the artwork? I'll buy it from you, and I'm gonna put it up as like original artwork, right? And see if I could sell it. And I thought that was a dope concept, and that's something I wanted to look into more. And hopefully, after this podcast, people are listening to this and like, well, man, let me figure out a way to really get into this space and make more, right?
Yeah, no one really knows how to purchase NFTs or how to resell your NFTs as well. So it's new to a lot of people.
Sure.
Going on these brokerage accounts or accounts that actually were able to purchase the NFTs as well. Difficult for some people to understand as well. What are you actually buying? Because it's not physical, tangible asset.
Right.
You're buying an intangible electronic clip, or as they said, it's not.
And could it be something? Maybe the appeal is the exclusivity of it. I have something that no one else has, and that creates a lot of value too, right?
And that's where you create this market buzz, like what the price could be, because it's speculative in a sense. It's who creates that price?
Okay.
You do. Supply and demand in a sense. You have one of one.
And no one else.
Exactly.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I wanted to kind of push the conversation back a little bit to crypto a little bit, right? Now, before we get into what you do, I wanted to kind of talk to us a little bit about some of the pros and cons of investing in crypto and those types of things.
Sure, yeah. Well, cryptocurrency is the most volatile currency in the world, so you need to know what you're getting involved in as well, okay? So you really need to base it on your risk allocation as well, When I was a financial advisor, it was, we kind of got red flagged, or was trained on not putting people that were in their 50s and 60s and 70s into higher risk investments. Cryptocurrency is the most volatile currency in the world, so you need to understand it. You need to accept that as well. I would never ever recommend anybody to put their retirement funds into cryptocurrency unless they're really taking a shot for that movie in a sense. Because it could leave you outside with a cup in your hand, as far as,
Wow, you could lose it all.
Absolutely. Now I do always recommend that you do, allocate a portion of your portfolio to crypto, because you have to. You have to take a little bit of risk in your portfolio. Right. These safer investments with CDs, savings account with banks, they're not going to earn you any interest right now. And stock market is great as well, but you should definitely allocate, I recommend, 5, 10, 20% of your portfolio into cryptocurrency.
And that's a large portion of your portfolio.
Absolutely. Yeah. And I would base it on your age. If you're young and you're out there hustling every day and you're making money and you got money to put into these things, put a larger portion of your allocation into it.
Right.
If you're in your retirement days and you got that money saved up and it's for your retirement and vacationing and for your family, etc., then I wouldn't put a large portion into it. I'd put a smaller portion into it. So base it on your risk assessment.